Hey, this is Andrew from Fired Up Media. I've been gone for a couple of days, but I was visiting a friend in Northern Virginia. I wanted to hop back on and talk about a lesson that I learned from a guy named Vini, who has a restaurant near Leesburg called Vino 9 Market. Vino 9 Market is a restaurant. It's a bar. It is a wine and beer boutique where they have an incredibly curated selection of wines and beers. They sell, at their restaurant, they sell Indian food that is fantastic. They sell barbecue, and the bar is just a couple of seats where you can try some of the draft beer that they have on tap, which is really, really good and very, very rare. So, first of all, if you're ever near Leesburg in the town of Paonian Springs, Virginia, be sure to look up Vino 9 Boutique and go say hi to Vinny. So, I went to this to Vino 9 Boutique with my friend Tom, and we ended up in there. We were talking to the owner, Vinny, and he dropped some nuggets of wisdom about small businesses and about restaurants that I feel were really good. So I quick jotted them down that evening. And when I came back, I said, let's go talk about these. So the three things that he said that he does to make his business successful. Number one, he said he has incredible service. He strives to make every customer feel special. He said before that he has sometimes employees who will be, saying we should put out a tip jar. We should be asking for tips. And Vinny said straight up, no way. We don't ask for tips. We have to earn them with our service. And so I think that's the first thing that he said that was really, struck with me that was important was you have to have exceptional service all the time. You have to earn your tips. The second thing that he said was you need to make sure that your business, your restaurant, whatever it is, offers an incredible, unique experience for the person, for your customer, for the person who comes in your door. And at Vino 9 Market, I think the experience is that it's just it's a small neighborhood feel. It's the owners are very, very friendly. Vinny is very friendly. And the products that he sells are amazing. I've never seen such a selection of beer. I've never seen such a selection of wine just about anywhere else. And in addition, in the same place, he will make you his curry, which are the same recipes he said that his mom has. So this is the experience of going to Vino 9 Market is something that you can't get anywhere else. So he's nailed that. And the third thing, and I think this is probably really what sets him apart and what I think as restaurants and as small businesses we want to strive for is he said he looks at everyone that comes in as a person. He strives to build relationships with those people, with his customers, and he strives to learn about them. So not only, he said, not only are they just walking wallets, not only are they people that he sees dollar signs, that's really not it at all. They're people. They're people with stories. They're people that he tries to connect with, and they're people that he tries to develop relationships with. And that became clear probably within the first 5 minutes that we were there. There were a couple of regulars that stopped in on their way home. Somebody came in who had never been in the place, and he got to know them. And I'm certain that by the time, whenever they're driving through again, they're going to stop in and see him. But it was clear that it was just a special place where he really knows his customers. And I think that relationship piece is something that sometimes it's easy to lose sight of, but it's very, very important. Unless you're a McDonald's or a big box retailer where you're selling not really that relationship, but you're selling the same Big Mac that you can get down the road. And it doesn't really matter whether or not you have a relationship. I think that relationship becomes very, very important. And that's the reason why people are going to like you, and that's the reason why people are going to come back to you again and again and again. If you're simply that McDonald's that sells that burger for as cheap as you can, then you're doing fine until the next McDonald's moves next door and figures out a way to sell that burger for $1 cheaper than you. At that point, you're in trouble because you don't have a relationship with that person, and they just decide, well, I'm going to go next door. That's not going to happen if you take the time to build the relationship, build the experience, and deliver excellent, outstanding service, as I learned from Vinny in my time with him up there. Vinny also told this story, and I think this really kind of personifies the three of those things. He said someone came in the other day. Someone came in and they ordered one of his dishes. They also tacked on a Coke. And so it looked like it would be, I think probably to them it looked like it'd be $10, but with tax it came to just over $10. The person tried their card, and the card was declined. And they said, "Oh, I only have $10 that I can put on this card. Let me run out to my car and try to find some extra money." So they went out to the car. They were scrounging around for coins, and Vinny said that he saw them out there doing this. He saw them out there looking, and he thought, look, if this person is in such a need for some food and this drink but they only have $10, probably the least that I can do for them is to just give them this meal for free. So he said he packaged up the curry, packaged up the drink while they're still rummaging around, went out to the car and said, "Hey, this one's on me. Don't even worry about it. Next time you're in town, just come, pop in, say hi again, get something else. Tell your friends about us." And I'm pretty certain that no matter what, that person probably told 5 of their friends. That person will probably come back again and again and again. And Vinny probably made a customer out of spending $3 or $4 probably for the ingredients that went into that meal. And so he generated an awful lot of goodwill by remembering to practice what he preaches as far as delivering excellent service, delivering a great experience, and treating people as people and his customers as people and building those relationships with them. So big shout out to Vinny. If you're ever in Northern Virginia near Leesburg, Vino 9 Market is the place to be. And I think as businesses and as restaurants, one of the things that I hope we can all remember is the importance of building those relationships, having an outstanding experience, and delivering excellent service to our customers again and again and again. That's all I got today. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll talk later.